Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam.
And Messi! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Carreras, can he latch on to this? What's going wide left? Cristiano Ronaldo sends it crossfield. Now it's Yamal, looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball, goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. 2-0, and in next to no time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Steaming shoots! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal's cross. Terrific effort against the crossbar. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. He'll try to keep this alive. Bellingham. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Nicely intercepted. And it's Bellingham. Costantuono is onto this. Yuga. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Now it's Yamal. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Garcia.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Now it's Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Valverde. That has been slung wide. Nicely shaped ball. Carvajal. And it's Valverde. Now Alaba. Carreras. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Shot could be on. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he plays one through. Big chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Spread it left, and he's picked it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's fallen kindly here. No, that's just wide.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Alaba. Tries a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cristiano Ronaldo. Edingson. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Asensio. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Chelnini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde, played out to the left flank. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Goes looking wide. That has ended up in no man's land. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Back on the way then. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Garcia. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Carvajal. Carvajal proves just a little bit too strong. Elects to cross. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's being shifted off it. Neatly clipped into space.
And Messi!
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's gone loose. Carvajal with the clearance. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chalnini. Gets a good foot in there. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined.
Messi! Oh, good finish.
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's run loose here. Ball's gone out of play. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
And here's Yamal, and he's well positioned here.
Chance for a shot!
He's put it wide. Carreras, foot in. Valverde.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now,
And Messi!
well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yamal receives it in a wide position.
He's having a shot!
Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's wide.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Could be danger here. No way through, so...
Yamal!
Oh, he really got hold of that.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened.
Great chance! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Think through. He's onside. He might be in here. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo driving forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, it's hit the post! And no mistake. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
At least that has given their people something. Here's a shot! And he's missed it. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Garcia. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Courtois getting this one clear. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Played out towards the right wing. That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. And he's hit it long. Bellingham. Garcia. He shifted it to the flank. Carreras has it in a wide position. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done the business. Grasping... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Vitinha gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, when it comes to anticipation, Peter, this guy reads the game better than most, and it's very important that they've got somebody like him to stop the opposition. He's got an eye for space that might open up too, and I think the manager will be hoping that he can provide what they need at both ends.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's managed to gift it back. João Cancelo, space for him to turn and look. Here comes the cross.
Decent chance!
And it's come back out to him. Goal! Portugal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. And no, that was never going to make it. Mukiele kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he plays one through. João Cancelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's made its way to him, and he is...
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that?
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is stunning. Just two.
Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Portugal leading now. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Pedro Neto, Bruno Fernandes. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedro Neto is fouled. Mendy has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Julie. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. João Cancelo. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
And again,
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nkunku. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe is onto this. Nice, ended up in no man's land. And this is Dembele. Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course. Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Pass somewhat off target. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Traoré. And this is Dembele. Pedro Neto. Looking to play him in. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Ball's gone out of play. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's lofted through here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a sharp pass.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Nkunku. Bruno Fernandes. That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Portugal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 21. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com
Gets us going once more.
número 87.
And this is Ronaldo. And he's following up. He's gone direct here. Mukiele goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee is... He's having a hit! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
There they go, hunting again.
João Neves. That has been cut short. Portugal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Over to the right flank. And he was alert to it. Bruno Fernandes. He'll try from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Griezmann. Lukiele, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. And it's Nkunku. And he's picked out the run. And he's intervened well there. Gonzalo Inacio. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now that's well seen too. And here's the chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Great vision. Mendes finds himself offside. Done delicately. Oh, good effort! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Nkunku. That is good strength. Ball comes in. João Cancelo getting this one clear. Dembele. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. That's a little off target. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Julie shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Ruben Dias gets it clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nuno Mendes, that is a great pick out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it.
He's having a pop! Oh, it's come loose. Rafael Leao opts to play it back, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that would have been game, set and match.
Rafael Leao really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 20, número 12.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedro Neto plays it short. And it's Neves. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nuno Mendes proves too strong. João Neves. This looks promising. Well, they've got it again.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Griezmann, engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought...
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. France has the chance to go the other way. João Felix. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And claimed it back swiftly. Gives it back. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate of games. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi's cross. Not the most convincing of passes. And this is Messi. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Koundé. Guendouzi. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Where it came from, oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Threads one in. Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Dani Olmo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Ødegaard. Still goalless. And it's Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Kane. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now, can he find a finish? And he's intervened well there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Lovely. And he shoots! Oh, he's having a go! It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. That's a good ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Koundé, time and again they are repelled. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Guendouzi. That's going right the way across. Messi. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Are well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Throw it. Koundé. He's had it taken off him. That has ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, nice touch. Beckham. Now that's a fine challenge. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're underway for the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé. Defending was strong and firm. No way through.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's having a hit! Chouameni. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a nicely weighted pass. Dani Olmo. Messi. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Messi running with intent. Pass somewhat off target. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good alertness. Gets a good foot in there. Good running, strong. It's Kane!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Kane. He's looking wide. Ronaldinho. An instinctive delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Odegaard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's being Rice! In he goes again! He would have been quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's their second corner of the game. Camavinga! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
And here's Kane. Dani Olmo. And Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Spread out to the left. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko does well to get it back. Can he get it through? Mbappe!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Shapes to shoot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Now it's Shevchenko. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And Shevchenko! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
So we have movement on both benches. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koundé, Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. De Bruyne wants to run onto this.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now it's Musiala. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Messi. Saka. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. Well, we are already up and running again. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. They're urging it. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pinches it off him. And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. And he's cut it out. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Achiampong. And it's Camavinga, played towards the other side. Quality ball. David Villa receives it in a good position here. David Villa. He's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's De Bruyne. And it is half-time in extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He is through here. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what a ball! De Bruyne, Musiala, Achiampong promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's been shifted off it. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Donnarumma did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Guendouzi. Back towards the middle. Neymar.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's been slipped through.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Guendouzi. I think they're done. They are done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho receives it in a good position here. Kane doesn't quite get there. And it's Messi. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Odegaard. That's going wide left. Van Dijk. Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and...
Vinicius Junior! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well read, nice interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kane. He's got away. Kane stood his ground strongly. Akanji attempts a clearance. And it's made its way to... Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gets a good foot in there. Rice, very much a man of this moment. That's a cute ball. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. That has not gone well. And that should get the job done. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position. He is through here. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Guendouzi. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Dani Olmo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Serginho. Dani Olmo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Time and again they are repelled. That's destined for the flank. Camavinga chooses to go crossfield. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Good chance here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ødegaard short changes him with that pass. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Guendouzi. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Camavinga. Kane.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he was quick to react. And for the first half, that is that. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get rid. Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Not the most accurate pass. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Guendouzi. Messi does really well there, he is strong. Guendouzi. And it's Ødegaard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that pass just didn't quite work. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now, can they get him away? Swings in across. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Guendouzi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Guendouzi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. In with the challenge. Camavinga. Oh, well played. That's put paid to the danger. Now it's Yamal. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rice. Vinicius Junior, here's onto this. Look at the space. Vinicius Junior! He's gone down, but the referee just tells... Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Ronaldinho. Camavinga. Serginho. Yamal. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's managed to get free.
Cambio di giocatori.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Messi. No, he's not getting past him there. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Camavinga scooting forward. Well timed, excellent interception. What a throw in.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Van Dijk. Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! And he hits the net! Deep into injury time! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And we're done. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And Martinez! Fantastic from Martinez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Very nicely done. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played out wide. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There will be a throw-in. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's hoisted clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Kane. Ødegaard.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice going forward. Zabani makes the interception. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Ødegaard. Some good work on the right flank here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Trossard. And it's Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bruno Fernandes.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish.
Oh, there's the shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No, he's not getting past him there. Ødegaard. Bruno Fernandes. It's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Not where it came from. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Martinez! Martinez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vasco da Gama with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. That's destined for the flank. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Trossard. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. And here's Trossard. That'll be a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Driving forward. That's going wide left. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Sostituzione per il Vasco da Gama. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il...
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that is out of play. Martinelli. Martinelli will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ødegaard. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's just misjudged that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ødegaard. And here's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal. Neither of these two. He's gone for goal! Guendouzi. Vasco da Gama appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, that looks a decent ball. He's looking wide. Now it's Martinelli. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Martinelli just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Sostituzione per il Vasco da Gama.
Corner number 2 then.
Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Il numero 24.
And it's been taken short. And it's going to be another one. So, third quarter of the game. Kimmich goes short. Oh, that's nice. Fletcher goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Wriggles his way through, pinches it off him. Ødegaard, that's a sharp pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Camavinga. Now it's Ronaldinho. Guendouzi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is and Messi! It's in! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Cambio di giocatori.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Spread it left. Now it's Martinelli. He's found the way through. Martinelli. Header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's found a way past. Ronaldinho wants to run onto this, takes a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Swung over. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is well cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it into space. Van Dijk. Ronaldinho. Some really good ball movement.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the shot! It's a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Vasco da Gama have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
4 added minutes on the board. Darren Fletcher, it's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings in across. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Great chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpected.
Goes for a shot! It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Camavinga does well to get it back. Eze with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona are already 2 behind. Awful start. Gravenberg. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Kane. Oh, super find.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. And this is Eto'o. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's being shifted off it. Guendouzi. Nicely weighted ball. And they can clear it away. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's a promising position.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Eze, Gravenberg. Rice gets a foot in and wins the ball. Gravenberg. Edmilson getting on for a third of the way through the game. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Ødegaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Guendouzi. Camavinga. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Messi. And here's Neymar. And this is Kane. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Knocks it into space. And it's skewed away. Eze. Edmilson. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that's a good ball. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. Eto'o. And this is Eto'o. Very nicely done. Gravenberch! And for a moment, time stood still. Some resolute defending there. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Camavinga. Now Zabarnyi. Guendouzi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Timber makes the interception. And this is Eto'o. Ødegaard, well seen. And for the first half, that is that. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Edmilson. Eze, no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely aimed pass. Eze, Guendouzi does well not to be outdone there. And no, that was never going to make it. Eze, Gravenberch, and it's Eze. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. That's going to go a long way. That's a lovely, neat pass. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's intervened well there. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. 60 minutes played. Great vision. And this is Messi. He has a look out. And he's got his range wrong there. And here's Neymar. Gravenberch. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was always going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
O'Reilly, Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Bruno Fernandes.
El dorsal 5.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Zielinski. Now it's Kane. He's in a great position here. O'Reilly. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. That's going wide left. Bruno Fernandes. Dani Olmo. Oh, just skips past. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short.
Real chance!
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He shifted it to the flank. Zielinski. Ronaldinho. And it's Camavinga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The message is clear, none shall pass. And claimed it back swiftly. O'Reilly. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
A case now of complete control. But they've got it again.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's O'Reilly. The final 5 minutes. Dani Olmo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Look at this chance for a shot! And he stuck it away. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sevilla are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
2 minutos de descuento.
Zabani with the clearance. It's out for a goal kick. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Timber wins. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other...